Are we ready?
Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, I forgot that you were doing a singing. Welcome back to One Foot on the Ground. This is Johnny.
This is Ashley.
Oh, did I take like thunder? Here, start over.
No. It's too late.
Welcome back to One Foot on.
Oh.
I was just gonna take all the thunder again.
You're taking all of it.
All right, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, the show is Chicago.
That's exactly what that was.
Oh man.
It was about to go into some like Super Mario. That was a nice bing.
Well, thank you.
Man, we should record that. Not that it's not already recorded, but like cut it.
Cut it, edit.
Yeah.
So
make a video game.
Welcome to One Foot on the Ground. Oh, we already did that part.
We were doing it. We're all that's going to be scrapped. It's already on the cutting room
How
floor.
to Steal a Million Part 2.
1966.
Thank you very much.
August 19th, 1966.
They're thieving things.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're trying to
they've
thieve
made
things.
their plans, they're making their plans to steal right now.
Mm-hmm. Snitch.
We're at 59 minutes and 33 seconds.
Look at you remembering. It's been a week.
It's been a whole week, and I remember exactly where we left. Who knew?
Yeah, you're really nailing this, John.
Well, you know.
Taking supplements as a fish oil? No, but
Oh my god, I just got some. I really did. Oh, I forgot to take my vitamins today.
Part
I
twos
forgot to
are
do all
always
kinds
more
of
rambunctious.
things. They are, because we've had some drinks. I've been doing art all day long, so I literally forgot to do everything that I wanted to do.
Like eating, but then you were drinking, and then empties tummy.
Well, yeah, and I
Lots
forgot
of
my
yummy
vitamins. I didn't go for my
booze.
walk, which I'm going to have to go for a walk. Because
Oh
look,
my, your circles aren't closed.
My circles aren't closed.
I said that right? Yeah.
Rings,
Nailed it.
But
Dang it!
So anyway, so they're planning on the heist.
Mm-hmm. And Audrey's bump keeps getting a little bit bigger and bigger.
Oh my god!
Those of you only listening.
Her hair just keeps getting higher and higher.
It does.
So anyway, so
As the stakes
it's
get
just
higher,
so adorable
so does
how
Audrey's hair.
it's so adorable how he comes up with the plan and how he's how he's going to do things.
Yeah. Was that?
Yeah, that's the end of my statement.
Oh, yeah. That is cute. Oh, and
know-
look, and there's the little
Yeah,
boomerang thing.
exactly. This is what I'm
Uh-oh,
saying. Like
bringing
it's
it
just
up.
a cute little. It's a cute little. That just hit a kid in the head. Did you see that?
It sure did. Oh, look at those kids in those little
That
short
was
shorts.
great.
Whoa.
Do you know? I think in their culture, like I know anything about it, but
He cuts in line
maybe
in front of the children.
Italians do it too, where like you can.
The little shorty shorts where their coats are longer than their shorts.
No,
and then-
it's
Yeah.
a thing. Like
Yeah.
you can't wear long pants until you're a certain age.
Oh, like Germans.
Oh yeah,
The Wanderhausen?
Lederhosens. I don't know. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the names of anything. But
Yeah,
in
I just
Amercord,
know
it was a
until
thing.
a certain age, I don't see any legs covered.
But you know what I want to know?
Go ahead.
Where do they get those fucking tiny shorts? Because I need some. I finally found some at
Urban Outfitters,
no
thrift store, Walmart,
no
Target. Ooh, Books A Million.
Ross.
Oh.
And tiny ass fucking shorts, but they have like a lining in them for your junk.
But they're already tiny. Oh, so your junk doesn't fall out?
Like, hello, what's the point? No, just kidding. No. Believe me, in these particular shorts, it would be nasty.
You want to hear?
Oh,
Oh.
So
Go ahead.
okay, I take a walk every day, right? Well, sometimes twice a day, and I go.
I mean, that would still be a
I go
walk
out
every
on
day.
like a public walkway by the water.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Which I don't know if I should mention the name of it or not. Just because
I'm
I'm
familiar
stalked.
with what you're
But yeah, you know
talking
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was there yesterday
Mm-hmm.
for my evening walk, and this is very graphic. It has nothing to do with the movie, but I have to tell somebody because nobody else cares. Well, not that you will either. But
I don't.
I want to talk about it anyway. So this guy goes rollerblading past me in a pair of compression shorts.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like biker shorts?
Biker shorts, yeah.
Yeah. Like compression socks, but...
It-
So you
and,
don't get spider
as
veins
he's
on
going,
your
and of
junk.
course I'm a pervert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Of course.
pervert.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I want to see the front because I only got to see the back.
Duh.
Because he whizzed past me in his little shorts. And as I'm looking at him as he's going forward, I'm looking at like because I'm looking for the junk
From the back?
from behind.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of bent a little bit.
Because
You know
he's
what I'm talking-
whizzing.
'cause
He's whizzing by.
he's whizzing
Yeah.
by.
On his rollerblades.
And I'm like, well, there's got to be some ball sacks hanging down or something for
Yeah,
me to see.
duh.
You know, because I didn't get to see the front when it came towards me.
Yeah,
So,
so
I'm kind of
the least
mad.
you could do is
so
get
the
a
least
little
I
bit
could
of
do is get a little
back
rear view. So, so basically what happened was I looked and I saw what I never would have expected in a million years. It was a sausage, if you will, like going all the way down almost to his knee
Oh.
in his shorts.
I thought you were going to say all the way... Like, I thought you were going to tell me that he was tucking...
No.
his
It was
sausage
going
back
down his leg
for, like, aerodynamics.
towards his knee, but like in his compression shorts. So,
So was he, like...
So I saw the outline of it from the other side.
Do you think it was...
Well, so this is the thing.
It,
I was
it could not have
thinking-
been flaccid.
Well, it
Was
had
he
to be.
was he
Had to
rollerblading
be.
with an erection
No.
down to his knee?
No. Which, I mean, you know, I guess some people kind of have those kinds of
Sure.
erections. But good luck with getting mine to do that. Like, break it in half or something. Mine would definitely not be going down my leg.
Well, he was wearing compression shorts.
Yeah, but I'm
so
saying,
I'm
like,
just trying
logically for the erections, it would have to go upward, not
to
downward.
like in his belly.
But depending on who it was, because I
Yeah.
have known men that have ones where you can do that. Anyway, whatever. It's just a
Downward
weird
skills.
conversation. So anyway, so
I want to dig deeper.
this is anyway. So my thing was I was like, okay, well, now I have to see the front. So the whole time I'm walking, I'm like, he's got to
you
turn
yell at
around and
him?
come back my direction, because that's what happens on this walkway thing.
Yes.
People go down to the end and then they come back, which is what I do, but I go the opposite direction. So, you know what I mean? So
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to turn around and come back towards me. And I really was.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm prepared to walk further down this.
Walking with your eyes held open.
Well, I knew what he was wearing, so I knew what to look for when it was coming towards me. And believe me, I was looking at everybody like, who are you? What are you doing?
What is that?
Several false,
False alarms.
false alarms. Anyway, so he finally did, but it was funny because he was so far ahead of me that I had to walk extra to get to the point where I would pass him again. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't
Yes.
turn down the road that I was supposed to go home.
Yeah, because you had to see some
I
dick.
had to see what was going on. Because I was like, maybe I'm just an idiot and like it was something else.
Like a pamphlet.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
you
I
had
mean,
a
I don't know
little
what the hell
magazine.
you would
Yeah.
put in your compression shorts, but I was like, well, maybe I'm just
Maybe he doesn't have
weird.
pockets.
Maybe he has like a weird growth on his leg. I
That's
don't know.
also possible.
So anyway, so he
We
came
knew
back
someone
towards
who
me.
had, like,
Dude, that was not a growth on his leg. It was his schlong, and it was
long.
huge.
Oh, you missed it.
It was huge. And honestly, kind of gross.
Oh,
I mean, I don't want to shame anybody, but dude, you
That's-
should not be wearing compression. Now, okay, hold on. Wear
are
compression
you
shorts.
responding to my face?
Wear the compression shorts to put it in its place so that it's not flying around,
Yeah.
and then wear another pair of shorts over so we don't have to see that. Because, me, I love a nice VPL.
His body is not
I
for you.
love it. Love it. I love a penis. I think it's great.
VPL is a visual penis line?
Visible penis line. Yes. Which I show mine all the time on that walk. People see my schlong constantly.
Oh,
but
okay. So I was thinking it was like the V down to the groin. But you mean like an outline of it? That means
like
an
you can
outline
see a little
of
acorn
a penis.
or whatever. You can see a shaft, an acorn, and
like
maybe a little
Grey Worm in the last episode.
Oh, which I
Of Game
saw
of
on the
Thrones.
internet. Yes, I did not.
I saw it in the show.
I mean, I saw his bulge in many episodes. So
Yeah.
I
But
was
there was
confused
one
about the
moment where it was just
unsullied.
like sitting.
Well,
right
yeah. I
behind
saw
his
that
ear, yeah.
image. Yeah, but no, yeah, I saw Grey Worm's. I thought maybe he just kept his or something.
He's like,
'Cause I've seen it
excuse me,
before.
I would like to request to keep my penis.
He's like, I am proud of my penis, and
yeah, I kind of need it. I'm planning on falling in love with a woman.
I don't want to tuck because I'm not a drag queen. He is a musician though. He has music, and it's on Spotify, and I listen to it. It's okay.
Look at you go.
It's fine.
It's okay music. You heard it here first, team.
Okay. Anyway, so with that guy and his schlong covered up, dude. Sorry. And I don't mean to shame anybody because, I know there's like a lot of stuff you can't help. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Like I had a friend that had an engorged testicle.
Uh-huh.
And it was massive and ridiculous. Just one?
Oh, my.
It was awful for him.
Yeah.
And he got made fun of a lot for it, too. And it was but, poor thing. But it did look like, it looked weird. Like he went to Busch Gardens once and they were like, well, sir, could you please, they thought he was concealing alcohol to bring into the park.
My
and
word.
he was like, it's my engorged testicle, you asshole. Do you want to see it?
What a line. What a line.
I don't think engorged testicle is what that is what it was.
Right.
But it was he had like a cyst or something, like a growth or a...
Yeah.
You know what I
I get what you mean, but like, just like somebody who's like, are you smuggling stuff in? And he's like,
no.
it's my testicle.
It's my testicle, you dickwad.
Like, just so like.
It was huge.
Yeah,
it was like the size of a grapefruit.
Yo, I had a
all this while Audrey Hepburn is on the screen. I'm sorry, listeners, for the engorged testicles and the big.
Well,
schlongs.
mine is also not very appropriate. It's more like this guy should be arrested as a sexual predator.
I kind of felt that way about this guy because, like I said,
who's running around with his penis down to his knee.
Well, because, like I said, it's okay if you have, I don't know how to explain it. If you're jogging and you see some rustling of a schlong, okay, you're jogging, you got a schlong. Everybody knows you got a penis. It's fine.
But it looked
in this particular
fellow.
situation, it's like, dude, you don't have to wear those particular shorts, and they were blue. Light blue. It wasn't like they were black, because if they were black, you probably wouldn't have noticed.
Right.
But they were light blue, and it was just right down his fucking leg. And I was like, dude, cover it up. Yeah. There's children here. And there's children there all the time. And in fact, when I walk by some of these children, I feel disgusting. I'm like, oh my God, I hope they don't look at my penis.
Yeah, no.
Especially since kids think I look like Santa Claus.
Oh,
and I'm like,
you wouldn't want them to think you're Santa
to...
Claus and then see your penis and then be real confused.
Like, I just traumatized children all over Tampa. With my VPL and my white beard.
Yeah. Or give
Santa
them a
Claus
weird
has
fetish to grow into that they don't understand.
Oh my gosh, that's true. They're going to be attracted to Santa Clauses and they're going to have to sit on their laps. Oh my God. Ew. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I'm officially disgusted.
So,
anyway, so keep going.
At a place of business in which I had worked, there was a dude who would come in, and I never saw it, but I have heard it from several people. And I had him pointed out to me, but I can't do anything unless I see him do it. You know what I mean? And so apparently in the past,
nodding my head
What?
I was nodding my head for the listeners.
Oh.
I
Okay.
am
was
paying
like,
attention
I was like,
to
I
Ashley.
saw you nod your head.
Well, I just feel like the listeners probably think, "Oh, John's being such an ass."
Yeah, what a butthole.
But I was
Anyway.
sipping a beverage.
But this fellow, I guess, would come into the store in like regular slacks or jeans or what have you. He'd go to the restroom, he'd change into basketball shorts, and then he'd sit at our tables in the dining area and would spread his legs to expose his testicles to people walking by.
I see.
Like that was
So-
something that people wanted.
Now this is a tricky situation here, because
Our stories are.
no. I just because me,
How do you think that's true? I
In
would
particular-
get out.
I find that kind of hot.
You're allowed to.
But I also know
But-
there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes, and I think
And
what
that's
he
definitely not the
finds
time and the
hot
place.
is the fact that people don't like it.
Yes. Well, yes.
Yes.
I think that, that's a thing. I like it more when it's an accident and they don't know it's happening. I'm like, oh, that's
Oh,
hot.
like a nip slip?
Like a nip slip. Yeah. Like the legend.
Right, Oopsie
Oh, a
daisies.
testicle slip.
Yeah.
T-slip.
No,
A
he would.
T-slip.
Apparently, he would stare right at people.
Oh,
and just,
yeah,
like,
no,
do
that's
it.
creepy. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
When I notice something like that and I look up or whatever and see their face, if they're looking at me, done. That's not cute. That's not attractive. I want you to be completely blissfully unaware that you have anything going on down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
no.
what I like to do when I'm walking around. And I know that probably something's going on down there, but I'm like, I'm not paying attention to it. I hope you enjoy it.
No. If
Well,
that
it depends
happened
on
to
who
me,
it is.
if he, especially if he was making eye contact, I'd be like, "Hey,
Get out of here, you!
your balls are hanging out, man. Tuck them away."
That's like,
I-
Phoebe Buffay's boyfriend. Do you remember that on Friends?
Paul Rudd.
No, a different one. But he would come into the shop or into the coffee shop, and after they played basketball or
Yes.
something,
He would like stretch.
he would like put his leg up or whatever, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can see!" And finally, like Gunther came over and he's like, "Hey, this is a family establishment. Put the mouse back in the hole." Or whatever he said.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
nobody wanted to
Gunther.
say what.
Yeah. If you don't say it, it won't ever get resolved, and you'll just
Exactly.
continue to feel uncomfortable.
And even worse for the poor guy who has no idea he's doing that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't mean to.
I have no shame. I'll tell customers all the time. I'll be like, "Your flies unzipped."
And I appreciate that.
I just feel like I'm being.
Oh,
a
there's a
friend.
good Audrey moment coming up here. Now, they're
Yeah.
stuck in a closet.
Much like
We've
uh,
skimmed
like
over
R. Kelly.
all of this. Oh,
Trapped
God.
in a
No.
closet.
Let's not talk about
Oh wait, bad stuff happened recently. Not that any good
Let's,
stuff ever happened.
No good stuff ever happened with him. I
Flip it
never
out.
liked him. I'm just
He
putting
had
that
a
on the
whole.
record.
He had a whole series called "Trapped in the Closet," right?
He had a whole.
Yes.
I don't really give a shit.
Perfect.
I never have though. Even when he was famous for that one fucking song, and my
Trapped in the
mom even
Closet?
liked it. No,
I
I'm a
honestly
bird,
don't know
I'm
any
a
of his
bird, I
songs.
can fly or some shit like that. I don't know. It was
I Believe I Can Fly.
bullshit. Yeah, I think that's it.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Like he believed that he could touch the sky.
Yes.
He thought about it every
I
night
think
and
about
day.
it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Well, I wish he would. No, but I hated that fucking song. Oh, I
on the
hated
Space
it.
Jam soundtrack,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Was Space Jam the movie you were thinking of? Welcome to the Space Jam.
No, I've
that you
never
wanted
seen
to do
that.
today. That's a surprise because we talk about Roger Rabbit a lot.
Uh-oh. Okay, so...
That's a good
so
corn broom.
Good.
I want that broom.
So, basically,
They're in the
they
museum.
had to
They're hiding out.
hide in the museum, first behind a fireplace. And then when everybody cleared for their first check, they went into a closet,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had to go further into the closet because somebody had to open up the door,
To make sure there's
nobody in
They had
there.
to get the all clear.
and then they had to lock it. So,
Yes.
and of course, Audrey's freaking the fuck out because she's
not a
been
crook.
stuck in a closet, and she's not a crook. I'm not a crook. And and- oh, I love
pretty.
that painting. They're showing some creepy paintings
Love
to
'em,
get us in
love
the
'em. Look at
mood
that
for the.
baby.
Oh,
Like,
look at
it's
this!
got
Look at
a
this! Look at this! Look at
secret.
this! This is my favorite moment in the whole film with Audrey Hepburn. Absolute favorite. It hasn't happened yet, but it's about
Look at all
to.
those mustaches.
Right here, right here, right here. I think it's right here. Yep. Okay, so they're cramped up in this thing. He's got his foot up, and she rests her head on it. It's
She
the
rests her head on his
cutest
foot. She looks like a puppy.
It's adorable.
She looks like Chewy.
Oh my god, I love that so much.
She's like, I'm gonna rest my head out here. It's gonna be on your foot and ankle.
I gotta get comfortable. I'm gonna rest my head on your foot. It's so fucking cute. So anyway, so they're cramped in this little closet, and she's freaking out because somebody locked it. But
So I loved that the Frenchmen were drinking their tea and stirring it with the backside, like the handle of a fork. What
That's
a
funny.
silly little detail.
well, they didn't have any spoons because apparently I threw them all away. Which is a reference to real life situations happening in my house. For all the listeners.
No, anyone who's wondering.
That's an inside joke between me and my boyfriend.
I don't think it's a joke.
It's not a joke. I didn't throw anything away though. That's
I think
on
you
the
went to
record,
France
on
in
the
1966.
recording. But yes, I time traveled,
Uh-huh.
and I got rid of all of their spoons, so they'd have to use forks.
Yeah, you're you know how like there's little gremlins that steal like socks?
Oh, I think are they doing a sequel to Gremlins?
Ooh, are they?
I think so. I think they're also doing a sequel to Ghostbusters. Not
Like the lady version or
not
the boy version?
the lady one, the boy version.
Why the boy one?
Because everybody's an asshole and they want to make my life miserable.
Oh,
I love the hold on. I love the originals, of course.
Of course.
Sigourney, of course.
Yeah.
But
She's the gatekeeper.
I fucking loved the girl.
It was good.
Loved it. I own it on Blu-ray.
I know. I was
It is
there.
incredible. Yeah, you were there. And even better was when I got it on Blu-ray
Uh-huh.
and noticed all the bullshit that I didn't notice the first time I watched it on, what was it, Netflix or Amazon or whatever it was. I downloaded it illegally. Oops. But I purchased
What?
it. So they made their money.
I am shocked.
But they, because it was made for IMAX.
Was it?
Yes, and this is where I'm going with it.
Did I write
So
this down?
whenever there's a 3D sequence
Mm-hmm.
and it's pointed towards the audience, it would go above the frame.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's
Yeah.
matted for
I
the
dig
entire
that.
film, and it went out of the frame for the special effects that were 3D.
That's
So
the
even
only
when you're
time
watching it in
Letterboxd is
2D,
good.
it looked fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then in the big climactic moment towards
Mm-hmm.
the end, which we won't give away if you want to watch it.
Sigourney comes back.
Actually, that does happen. But
It doesn't, does it?
she's in there.
She's not like the
Well,
gatekeeper.
she doesn't come- she's not the gatekeeper, she's a
She's
scientist.
not like, are you the key master?
No, but that would be funny. Anyway, but no, but the whole thing fills up for the IMAX, and it gives you the entire screen,
Yes.
which was fucking cool. And I had to
that's
rewind
cool
it
that
and watch
they
it
kept
several
it,
times.
That they kept it
because-
in because a lot of times it gets edited out.
I know, and I was so excited
Yeah.
because I wanted to do that with films for years before that. Seriously,
I
ever
used-
since I wanted to make films as a kid, I was like, I think it'd be cool if we, for widescreen televisions, if it went over the frame, if it was some,
I used to do that. I used to do intentional letterboxes and then
Yeah, and then,
do
fuck
like
it
a
up.
full
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up, man. That's the moral of our story.
fuck shit
Fuck
up.
shit up. So, also our moral of the story is he's stealing the key with a magnet.
Ooh, it's
He's
a
very
strong
clever.
magnet. Yeah.
He's a very clever man.
Yes.
It's a visual thing. I can't really explain what he's doing, but
He's
It would
he's
take
on
way
he's
too
on the
long.
other side of the wall with his very strong magnet, and he is
and it's like a
pulling
cartoon magnet too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like the horseshoe
horseshoe,
shaped.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is. He has two, I think.
Yeah. And there's keys against the wall, and he's trying to slip
Now
the key
they
into
conveniently
his...
cut to the security people in their office when it was going to go around the corner
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't want to have to explain how the fuck he did that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
With his second magnet.
with his
of
circuit
course.
magnet, of course. So anyway,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about heists.
The movie?
No, heists, plural.
Multiple heist movies.
Multiple heists that
Okay,
I have
The
done.
heist. The Italian Job.
This is the first time
Ocean's
I'm admitting
11.
this on a public format.
What?
My heists.
Like, of you stealing things?
Me, yes, me specifically.
Oh. How long ago?
Many years ago. Oh, statute of limitations.
Yeah. I want to
Can't
know.
convict me.
Yeah, because
And
I also
both
have
of the
heist
places that
stories.
these happened.
Uh-huh.
Actually, all three, if I'm going to go into the third one.
3 in totes?
All three have been closed since I have done this.
Okay.
They are no longer in business.
Because of all the
Probably
criminal
because
activity.
of me. Because of my specific criminal activity.
Tell me how you ruined these businesses.
So let me tell you. The first one of note is
Let's hear.
Mimi's Cafe. Can I say that?
That sounds familiar. Is that CP?
Maybe they have some still somewhere.
Beep it.
Well, you know what? Who cares? It's not the one that I did this at is not open
said
anymore,
Kiki's
and you
Cafe.
can't come after me because it's statute of limitations, and you
don't know
don't
what
care
that
because you
means.
probably threw the shit away when you destroyed the building anyway. So
Tell me what you did, you
Mimi's Cafe,
dirty boy.
dirty. There was this lamp that I had to own.
Lamb?
Lamp,
Oh, okay.
Lamp.
Yes.
It was a woman holding grapes,
Uh-huh.
and the grapes lit up.
Oh.
You've probably seen it because it's in our living room. So anyway, so this was in like the room that they call the winery because each room was like themed differently.
Okay.
And this was in the winery, and as soon as I saw this lamp, I was like, I have to have that lamp. I
Okay.
have to have it. I don't care how it happens. If I find it in a store, if I go on eBay, I don't care how it happens. I have to own this lamp. So, and I'm one of those people that, except for a good job, I always get what I want. So, especially if it has to do with material possessions, I would
Because you're a material girl.
I am
Living in a material world.
living in a yeah, absolutely. Madonna.
Man, I did it again.
You
It
brought up
was
Madonna.
me.
Oh, so
I never
that was
expected
another
this.
one of my favorite moments with Audrey, but
No applause?
no. She was basically complimenting him in the most gorgeous way ever that he was able to get the key into the hole and open up the door, which sounds like a metaphor.
Super impressive when a gentleman can get the key in the hole without
Oh my, that sounds raunchy.
forcing it.
I mean, I bet that guy that I saw on Bayshore couldn't get that in a hole at all.
Oh my word!
It wouldn't fit.
No.
That poor guy. I
Just
mean,
play like traditional
poor guy,
patty
but at the
cake.
same time, dude, covered up.
Maybe it wasn't.
Dude, that thing,
Maybe it was just like a stick.
Dude,
It's like
no.
a rolling pin.
Unless he did have like a problem,
Oh.
but it was definitely a problem with his dick. So don't whip it out. We don't want to see it.
Maybe he had an 80s cell phone and he didn't have pockets. He was like, "Oh, I'll just wear these compression
Dude.
shorts."
That was not a cell phone. I did see a woman with
an antenna. Oh,
No, I did see a woman with a brick phone
Yeah,
recently. Where did I see that?
that sounds heavy.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
I know, I'm
old
joking.
80s,
Like in Night at the
fucking
Roxbury?
90s. Yeah. Seriously, she had
Yeah.
one, and I was like, she's actually on it. She's using it.
I bet I
Can't
could get
remember
one
what
from
it was.
eBay. You could do it to be like retro.
My dad has a whole bunch of shit.
I don't
like
need
that.
no internet. That's a lie.
Because my dad
I'm
worked
very
for
dependent.
My dad worked for Bell South Mobility for
Mhm.
years and years and years. So he had all the cell phones as they were coming out because they needed them for their job.
Yeah.
And so we have in our garage somewhere like literally like that picture
I have
of
a
the
vision
apes.
for an
The
for
apes.
an art project, but of this evolution of the cell phone.
There you go, evolution. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
So anyway, so
I need all of them, John.
see, I'm
Now.
sure we can give them to you
Yeah.
if we find them.
Oh, $15 is all I can afford.
But no, I mean, what? Dear, believe me, my
John charges me
family,
for
my
everything.
family does not need any of the shit that we have. So you can probably just fucking take it. So you could probably take things from me, and I would be like, please, because I don't know if I don't
I've taken stuff from
give
you
it
plenty.
away.
Hello.
Yeah, Blu-rays, please take them.
Yeah.
I have too many. So, well, I replaced those with 3D ones.
You have literally the same amount.
Yeah, no, it never goes down. It just keeps increasing. So anyway,
Keep it going.
oh, the lamp. I got so lost because this drink is getting to me, and I haven't
This
eaten
guy.
very much.
Maybe a little bit more.
I've made a lot of art.
Friends? Oh.
I made a lot of art, not a lot of food. So
Again, thought you were going to say friends. I made a lot of art, not a lot
I don't
of
make
friends.
friends. Nobody likes me. So because I steal things. So so anyway.
I've never heard that laugh. Never once.
So I wanted this
Known you
lamp,
for 15
and then I
years.
started dating this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Bad
worked there.
influence.
He worked there.
Here's the boomerang scene.
Yes,
Which,
he's using the boomerang to trip the alarms.
yeah. But, you know, he doesn't seem to be skilled at the boomerang, right? So the whole time I was like, he's going to hit
we
the
knew
statue.
it had flaws.
He's going to hit the statue.
Look, we knew it had flaws.
Also, look how tiny the statue is.
Yeah.
Okay. Your heist.
Okay, so I wanted the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
I dated a guy that worked there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that was easy.
this was great. So what we learned from him working there, this is how a case is joined. I just started dating somebody.
That's, yeah.
In fact, that's the only reason I
How
dated
else
him.
would you do it?
In fact, that's the only thing I enjoy about having dated him was that I got this lamp. 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And all I got was this lamp.
It's a good lamp, though. You still have it.
Oh, God, it's a gorgeous lamp.
Yeah.
So anyway, so...
Look at that mustache.
Look
Look at the eyes.
that would be me. That would 100% be me.
Just so the audience
Drinking.
knows, yeah. He plugged one ear and then with his other hand he drank a beer.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Chugged a beer.
Because I don't know if you could tell, but an alarm is going
Alarm
off.
is going
it's
off.
very loud.
Man.
People are
It's just
frantic.
crazy. Everybody's going off their rockers.
Mm-hmm. Any
The
person.
Prime
in a
Minister.
rocking
That's what I was
chair
going to say. The Prime
falling
Minister is going to call and be like, "What the fuck is happening?" Because he lives right next door, or in the same building, or something like that.
Ooh,
This is why I
fancy.
thought it was.
That's a mustache curling.
This is
like,
why I thought it was
fans.
in London, because I thought, oh, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess they have one. France has a Prime Minister.
Honestly, I don't know anything
I don't know.
about
I have no
any
idea.
type of government for
And
any
it
other
might have
country.
changed since then.
Canada has a
Maybe
prime minister,
they have a Madame Tussauds or something. I don't know.
Probably, definitely.
A Madam of the State.
Mm.
So anyway, so
One madam,
just
for
one,
the whole
for the
state.
whole state. So anyway, so I went to the we learned. I'm getting drunk. I'm sorry. This is the first time I've been.
He's
this
not.
drunk
He's
on the
lying.
podcast.
It's just a crutch to
No, this is
to tell you that he's
really crazy. I
not
probably should eat something.
remembering a story of the
No,
lamp.
no, I remember the
with
lamp.
grapes.
I remember the lamp.
He has notes right here. He's reading from a script.
No, I'm not. So anyway, so we found out that room was closed first because it's a large restaurant.
Yes.
It's different rooms. So they would close that room first and put
The
people
wine
in
room.
the front room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they put people in the front room. And so I knew that it would be empty at a certain point of the day. So there's also a door conveniently that you can get
In and out.
an exit
Yeah.
door that goes out to a patio that's right near the parking lot. So I was like, well, okay, I back the car in here, and then I get the lamp and I take it out this door. So most of it seemed pretty good.
Yes.
There's a huge problem.
You've never stolen a thing before, and so you picked it up and you were like, "Woo!"
No.
Okay.
It's bolted to the wood.
So funny.
So I didn't just unplug the damn thing. It had to be unscrewed.
Did you realize that after you had tried to pick it up?
We
And you were
realized
like,
it
uh-oh.
because we did basically a Peter O'Toole situation, and this is where Audrey Hepburn comes into play, because I watched this movie so many times because I love Audrey Hepburn that I was like, we have to learn all we can about this before we do this. We have to know all of it. So I
This
made sure.
was your reference for your
Yes,
heist?
this is always my reference for heist, and every time it comes up, I am Audrey Hepburn.
Put your leg up, darling. I need to take a nap.
I need to take a rest. So anyway, so what we did was, one day when they were open, in the morning, I came specifically in the morning, and I made sure that I was sat in the booth
Of
where
course.
the lamp was,
And you were just
ordered
like-
a quiche for reference. I
Thank
had
you.
a nice
What type of quiche, though? Was it like a
A
bacon?
Lorraine. It was a quiche Lorraine.
What was in it?
Bacon and spinach.
I
believe.
knew it.
Of course. What do you think I'm going to get? The one with shit in it I don't want to eat?
Artichoke?
Oh.
I like a good artichoke quiche.
See, this is the thing. Back then, I probably wouldn't have eaten artichoke. Now, absolutely.
Cook some
Slop it on
artichoke.
there. God,
Eating
artichokes
some
are
artichoke
good.
hurts.
I love
There's
it.
an insult anomaly.
Like
Oh,
on
even artichoke
pizza.
stuff hurts.
Oh, God, I can't eat pizza right now. I mean, I can, but it has to be gluten-free.
Oh, we could just get some GFP.
What is that?
Gluten-free pizza. All the kids are
No,
saying
no, no.
it.
Yeah. No. Well, they have cauliflower pizza nowadays. I've heard it's amazing, but I haven't had it yet. They're kissing in the closet. Romance has happened, by the way. Romance did not happen in my heists. So, anyway.
Oh, lame. Why are you even telling this story?
So what happened was, I learned that it was bolted. So I brought a screwdriver. And I'm not an idiot.
Oh,
Because, of course, me, when I get home, was it a Phillips or was it a flathead? I don't remember. So what I did was, I brought
one of the tools that had multiple.
one of the tools that had multiple ones where you could switch it out.
Well, of
Because
course.
I'm not an idiot. I bought
So
that
proud.
when I bought my own screwdriver. I bought one of those because I knew I would never know which one I needed.
Ah, that's so funny.
I still have it.
You know.
The actual one I used. It's an artifact. I have it. I should frame it.
It's just sitting next to the lamp. Never depart again.
No. It's actually in the tool chest with all the tools for woodworking and so forth. Anyway, so what happened was, the room was empty. I snuck in, okay?
Yes.
and luckily it was at the end of a row, and the lamp was on the last ledge of a booth. Does that make sense? So there was a booth on one side, on the other side it was empty. There was nothing there. So it was perfect. So then I could unscrew, and if something happened, I could duck down and be out of sight for anybody that walked into the room to see if anybody was there.
Yes.
This is where it got funny, because obviously when they screwed this into the wood, there were knots in the wood. So it was very disgustingly tough to unscrew. And because of that, it made a loud fucking noise every time I heard, like it was awful.
Yeah.
So I did have to duck down many times because it was so loud that people did hear it, but they couldn't figure out what the fuck it was.
Frenchman is drinking his beer again.
Oh, yeah.
Because the alarm's
He's taking
going
a
off.
swig. He's taking a swig.
Yeah. He also curled his mustache. Keep going.
So eventually, and these screws, no joke, were like 3 inches long. So this is me sweating to death. I mean, because, I get nervous and I sweat anyway.
Yes.
So I'm sweating like a freak.
Every podcast.
Yeah. I'm sweating right now. So I finally got it done.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Toss those screws to the side. Fuck those screws.
You can use those for future projects.
I know, I did think about that too. Because I was,
My first
I do
spot.
usually save things, but in this particular case, I'm in a heist. I can't leave. I can't
be
take things
attached.
with me. But those were some good ass screws, man. Those are 3 inches long.
Ooh.
Could have used those for things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got it out, and I got it out the side door, got it right into my car, and I drove the motherfucker away.
Right on.
And I've had it ever since.
Look at you go, man.
A couple years later, that place closed.
Yeah, it's because they didn't have their lamp for people to marvel at. You killed
Yeah.
that place.
Now, my second one is, this one's a little bit, well, actually, for the 3 heists that I'm going to talk about,
Tell me.
it's a little shameful.
You,
Well, the second and third. First one, I don't feel bad about
you're
because
gonna
I'm
have
like,
to cut all this
it doesn't
out. This
matter.
episode's gonna be 10 minutes long.
No, I don't care. I'm just
just
saying, like,
joking. You
it's
were
just,
just
you know,
John, that was just a joke.
because these are material possessions that you had to pay for at a store, and I did not pay for them, which I know is terribly wrong. But at the same time, the companies that make these things have lots of money, and I have none.
Go ahead and justify it like every criminal does.
Oh, I'm going to. You know, I didn't rob a bank. I didn't murder anybody.
They say that too.
Well, you know what? They're right.
Oh my word. That's what my prowler said.
Oh, God. Well, I'm not a stalker either. I did
Hi.
stalk this particular item. Do you want to know about it?
It's not the lamp. You stalked
No.
a particular item from like home to home. And
From,
and
no,
you're
no,
like,
not a home. It was a business. It was a Borders, which is no longer a thing.
Yeah, so talk about it.
So, I love Taschen books. Do you know what Taschen is?
No.
It is a book company. You should know. You work at a freaking book place.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, you don't actually work with the books, though, so fair enough.
No, not
Fair
one
enough.
bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just make coffee
Yeah, there
for
you
a
go.
living.
So, Taschen is a book company that publishes my favorite books. I love all of them. I think they're beautiful, and I want all of them. But they make very expensive books.
Are they just making books but making them pretty?
Oh, they're
Because
beautiful
you know how
books.
like
beautiful
like a
books.
Barnes and Noble will do like the Barnes and Noble like collectors
Actually,
sort of thing.
Actually, well, yes. Pause. Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
But it's, so
Barnes-
it's like a Taschen edition or something.
Taschen is like a whole company.
Right.
It's
So
kinda
like a Criterion of
yes,
books.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly where I was going to go. It's
knew
like the
it.
Criterion
Saw it in
of
your
books.
eyes.
That's exactly what it is. It's the Criterion collection of books.
Okay.
Is what Taschen is. And a lot of the times Taschen books will be republished by Barnes and Noble, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have tons of them where I got them for like $3 at Barnes and Noble, but originally they were published by Taschen, but they were republished.
Okay.
With
okay.
permission, obviously, and all kinds of
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever.
Like the Criterion Collection. You know how the Criterion like
Barnes and
borrows
Noble
films.
also.
Barnes and Noble borrows things from Taschen that somebody else wrote and republishes it under their brand. Boom, there you go. Same exact book, same content, same pictures, but different cover. So anyway, so Criterion, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, love it. Wait a minute, no, Taschen.
Mm-hmm.
So they come out with books that I want all
Same
the time.
review.
I can't, yeah, same thing. I can't afford them.
Uh-huh.
Because they're super
They've got the
expensive.
Venus.
They have the Chihuly. I mean, the Cellini.
Cellini.
They finally got it.
Chihuly.
Because basically what happened was they kept setting off the alarm to annoy the people
Until they turned it
they
off.
turned off the alarm because it was annoying the prime minister.
Also, want to hear a funny thing about the word chimney? I thought it was pronounced chimney because of Mary Poppins. Chimney.
Chim
Chimney.
chim chiroo.
Yeah. He like, I thought he was a chimney sweep. And I used to call it chimney. Like, oh, do you guys have a chimney?
Does it matter? It could be
It
either
did
way.
to my peers in high school.
Oh my God! Really? They're
Yeah,
that
got
bitchy?
made fun of.
Got
Yeah.
some bitchy ass
For a bit, they
peers.
were like, "You're basically
well,
like an
fuck
adult."
those peers.
Yeah. No, I don't talk to those peers anymore. They're no longer my
Maybe they
peers.
listen. Maybe they listen. To this.
Oh, am I still friends with them on Facebook?
Well, listen to this, peers. And see, she's dressed as a
Yeah, she's
Cleaner.
giving Gavolini, Gunichi, Gunui. Oh, Guava. Guavalini.
Guavaween.
Guavaween.
She's at the
She's giving
Guavaween celebration.
She's giving Guavaween a day off.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but there's no way that a person is supposed to dust an artifact like that.
No, well, they're also not supposed to handle
Excuse me.
statues with their bare hands or art in general with their bare hands and not white gloves. That's how I knew it wasn't a real appraiser, but they were actually probably supposed to be a real appraiser.
And of course, Audrey Hepburn is posing as a what do you say?
maid.
A museum
Like a cleaning lady, like
cleaning
a janitorial
lady,
staff.
Janitorial staff. And I'm sorry, but
I dig that
Audrey
hat, though.
Hepburn is so pretty.
She even looks stylish as a maid.
Not anything against the ladies doing this, because they're perfectly lovely ladies. But
All the
but
ladies are pretty
They actually
in all
are
their garbs.
pretty. But but in this particular case, like Audrey Hepburn's just very made up and looks very
Yes.
odd. It's like, well, she's really pretty. Now she's going over by the tapestry. Please don't fuck up the tapestry.
Behind the velvet ropes.
Oh, there you go. Janet Jackson.
Look at those cherubs.
Just randomly said Janet Jackson. She had an album called Velvet Rope.
You know, I understood that.
Okay. Our listeners may not, because
No.
they're not gay men. Well, not all.
There
of them.
might be.
There might be like one.
Yeah.
Actually,
we,
there
we
might
have,
be
we have 4
some.
listeners, 1 gay man. It's John.
It's me. So, anyway, so Taschen published Michelangelo Complete Works. And this is a tome. Oh, it's his beer, by the way.
Yeah. Is in
The guy that
place
was
where
chugging the beer.
where the Cellini was.
Cellini, yeah, the Cellini.
And now
was
he's
replaced by the
like,
beer.
whoa.
Now they're all like comically like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And of course, that guy's like, I need to drink my beer.
Also, when Peter O'Toole came back and started telling them about like how he got dust on them, they told him that the maids come every day from midnight to 4.
Yeah. See,
So
he's
he
so
knew-
clever. He's so smart.
Well, they gave him that information. Criminals don't have all the information. They have like opportunity. They seize
Well,
opportunity.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I can
Yeah.
never be. Well, actually,
You can
I'm
seize an
literally
opportunity.
telling stories about how I'm a criminal. So,
Yeah. You seized an opportunity.
I actually.
Yeah.
But it's because of this movie. This is where I learned all of my heisting skills. So the second heist was a. Okay, so this Borders had a copy of the Michelangelo Complete Works by Taschen. It is fucking huge.
What's-
It comes in its own cardboard box that has a handle because it's so big.
Ooh.
It's fucking huge. It weighs like 20 or 30 pounds.
Oh my.
I haven't, obviously.
Oh duh.
That's the point of the story.
Yeah.
So I'll show it to you later, maybe. But it's fucking huge.
Did you steal it from Borders?
Oh, I'm about to tell the story.
Oh, spoiler. Sorry.
Spoilers. So, I wanted this book so bad, and I knew I would never have enough money because I worked at a coffee shop that did not pay me very well.
They
So
never do.
I had to pay rent, and this is also when I dated William, so I had to pay all our bills because he decided not to work for like a year.
Oh, of course.
So
Classic,
I'm
William.
sorry that I wanted a book, people.
Comían con los ojos.
I don't know what that means.
They eat with their eyes.
Oh yeah, I do. So I did that today. Made some beautiful
Except
art.
You didn't eat.
Didn't eat a thing.
Like your eyes are bigger than your stomach.
My eyes are
You wanted something
Huge.
that you couldn't afford.
yes. Well, I mean, I could have saved up for years and years and years, but I didn't know if it would still be there and
Yeah.
yeah, all that kind of shit.
Obviously, John. That's why you stole it, like a common.
Okay, you know what,
Corrupt.
Ma'am? Ocean's 11 is good.
Ocean's 12. It's all right.
Actually, Ocean's the one with Sandra Bullock.
Ocean's 8?
Amazing. Amazing. Have you seen that yet?
I have.
God, I love that one. That was fucking... And they robbed the Met Ball. You know I want to be involved in that heist. Like, can I please...
You were like the room with the dresses?
The one with the costumes? Yes, please. Can I please be the one there? Oh, God, I would rob that
Wearing
shit so
the
quick.
gowns.
Wearing
You wanted
the
to wear
gowns.
the jewelry out. Like nobody
Honestly,
can touch me.
No, I wouldn't have even cared about the Honestly, I would have been involved in the heist specifically to wear the outfits. I'm like, could I please wear that 14th century gown? Yes, please. Actually, 16th century. I'm sorry. I keep getting that wrong.
I can't believe you messed that up. How
I did.
embarrassing.
All the time. French, 16th century gown.
Avant
Yes,
vie.
please. Thank you. Anyway,
Les poissons.
so this book,
That's the only French word I
huge.
know.
And I would go into Borders all the time. I would go and look at it, make sure it's still there. I would open it up. I would look at it. I would be like, oh my God, I love this so much.
Yeah, it doesn't crack anymore because I keep opening it.
I
it
kept
doesn't have that
opening
nice
shit.
crease.
Well, and I also eventually
The spine's
realized
wearing down.
I was like, well, if I'm gonna heist this book,
Is that what you say to make it fun?
yeah, I'm like,
So you don't
if
feel like
I'm
a
going to
criminal.
if I'm going to heist the book, you have to make sure there's no little magnetic
Yeah.
sensor tags
Mm-hmm.
because they would sometimes throw them
Yeah, every
randomly
third
in the book or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just throw randomly somewhere in the book.
Yeah.
So that you didn't know where it was, and
Mhm.
so I would flip through the whole book to make sure there was no sensor.
You didn't turn the book upside down and shake it?
It's huge. It's a huge book. So
20 to
no, I
30
did not do
pounds,
that.
yeah.
Anyway, so I realized there's probably not a sensor, but if there is, and I can't see it, I can't find it because it's so big, then maybe they shoved it down on the spine of the book. You know, you never know.
Sure.
They're trying to get me.
Yes.
They're trying to get the robber, which I get. I totally
You-
understand. This is like a $400 fucking book. So I'm
Oh.
like, yeah. They don't. This is not a cheap book. So it's got a handle.
So you should
It's like a
put that-
briefcase. It's like a fucking huge 30-pound briefcase.
Post the book on Instagram. I need to see it.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. So anyway, so what happened was,
So what happened?
I was like, I'm gonna be Audrey Hepburn,
Uh-huh.
and I got minions,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all are gonna be my minions, and we're gonna heist. This was a
my.
planned out heist with people. This is like Ocean's 8.
How many people were there?
Hold on.
He's counting.
Including me, there
On
was
an
5.
abacus. 5.
5 people involved.
Ocean's 5?
Ocean's 5.
or,
Borders 5.
Or Borders 5.
Borders 5.
Look out.
Tashin 5.
Ah, Tashin 5 sounds
Tashin 5. So the Tashin 5 assembled. So what happened was...
better. Not at the same time. They obviously entered the store
so
at
this was
different
the plan.
times.
This was the plan. We did.
Yeah,
we
you
did.
staggered,
Oh
yeah.
my God, you're so good at this.
Yeah, I may or may not have a heist or two
Oh,
under my
yeah.
belt. Yeah.
Heists are good. So
They're not.
but not. Don't do it.
Respect your
No.
peers.
Respectful.
These
don't
people
rob
are working.
people.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Don't steal art.
Don't steal art.
like-
Don't steal art.
Oh,
Don't
that
do
got
that.
personal.
Don't do that. Unless it's mine, then maybe steal it so that I could actually have an article written about me in the newspaper. that
And,
this
he,
poor
and he's
artist-
like, somebody stole my art.
Actually, no, that'd be a good idea because then I can get some
Ooh, let's plan a
notoriety.
heist. We can't post this.
What?
Yahoo!
No, we don't want to do it. Somebody else has
Oh,
to do it.
I would have stolen it from you.
Oh,
Just
well,
to
you
be-
still
just to
can.
be
I
a
can
bro.
still write about it or
Okay.
have it written about.
Yeah. I'll steal
Okay.
one of your arts.
Steal
I'll
some
post
of my
it
arts.
on several accounts.
And make sure I get followers. And
I'll hit up the Toms,
interest,
hit up the Reds.
and maybe people will think I died because that's a big thing for artists.
Yeah.
And then they'll be
I'll
like,
just
well,
write
now we have to
rip
purchase
everywhere.
everything he's ever done. And
But
I'll be
I'm
like,
just gonna be like, rip
thank
this
you.
art.
My back room is now clear and I can move.
That's what he's waiting
That's
for.
what I'm waiting for. So anyway, so so what happened was, I keep saying that.
Keep it going.
So it was during the holidays. It was around Christmas. So our biggest problem was that there was a big table that they put out in the front for wrapping gifts for people.
Of course.
Because it's a service that they wanted to give because nobody ever went to Borders.
Yes. That's actually a service that a lot of bookstores will
Actually,
do
yeah,
because
I'm just
bookstores
saying,
are
like,
like dying, but
yeah.
also Borders.
Yeah.
They didn't really work out.
They failed. So
Surprised Books A Million is still around though.
I know, seriously, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, and people call it BAM. Like, oh.
Ooh, God. Ooh, if your nickname is Bam, ooh, girl. You should probably just close your doors.
Ooh.
Ooh. because you ain't gonna compete with that Criterion sale every two times a year, bitch.
Oh yeah, the
'Cause-
semi-annual Criterion sale.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you know how
I'm not going to the
BAM.
BAM. I'm going to the B&N. I got that subscription.
Yeah.
I got that coupons. I
They
got that
stack.
stuff. Girl, because I need that discount on the Criterion for
With
my
your
pole
membership,
ads.
of course, because I know you.
I do.
Yeah.
You know,
well, because you get it
our
every year
friend,
around
our
your
mutual
birthday.
friend, uses it too.
Oh,
And
I
gets
use
me
it
like
too.
free drinks or something. Oh, you do too? Oh.
I
No,
do.
that's fine. I don't care. But it keeps saying like, you purchased this, you might like this, and I was like, I didn't purchase that. And the first time it happened, I freaked the fuck out because I was like, oh my, does my bank account have money in it? But it did. It was fine. It was friends. But randomly it'll tell me that I actually did buy something I bought. And I'm like, oh yes, I did. I did buy that, and I loved it. It's right there on the shelf.
Whoa.
Actually is. How
No,
about that?
yeah, no, I see that.
Sorry, I had to sip my beverage.
And I was just looking at the thing he pointed at.
my Igmar Bergman Blu-ray box set from Criterion Collection,
Yeah, cinema.
which is gorgeous. And I still haven't gotten through all of it. It's tedious.
It looks like a lot.
It is 30-something films, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's a lot of fucking films.
Even if they were an hour each.
That's a lot of fucking films.
Yeah.
And it's not, because he made a few that were like mini-series, where it was like 4 or 5, 6 hours long. Not
Yeah.
even kidding. I haven't even gotten to those yet. So, yeah, we're not going to watch them tonight. She's
I
looking
checked
at
the
her
time.
time.
But I was also like, when does 90s night start?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I keeping you?
No. Sean, are you joking?
Excuse me.
I was just curious.
They pulled off the heist, by the way. And now they're going to sell
were
a
successful,
Cellini
yeah.
to Peter Dinklage. No, that's not right.
That is not Peter Dinklage. I don't think Peter Dinklage was born yet.
What's his name?
Peter Dinklage?
No.
Tyrion Lannister.
No.
Oh, the guy from Destiny.
What?
He did the
Peter Ustinov.
robot
No, that's not right
voice
either.
from Destiny.
God damn it.
The ghost. He was no big deal. It was just like,
Whatever.
super
The guy
important for, like,
with the
Michael,
nose that we talked about earlier.
Oh, the guy with the nose.
Eli Wallach. Thank
Sylvester
you.
Stallone.
Eli
Oh,
Wallach. Oh my God! It was Al Pacino.
That's what I said.
Eli Wallach basically purchased the Cellini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They sold to him to get it out of the way, they had to do like on the D-Lo so that he wouldn't
The what
tell
low?
anybody. The D-Lo, so he wouldn't tell anybody because they didn't want anybody to know that he did because they were trying to get rid of it so that
Yeah, but he was like in love with it.
Oh,
He
yeah,
brought
he
it
wanted
up
it big time.
He brought it up to the swashbuckler, Papa.
Oh yeah.
Hugh Griffith.
Oh, is this where he got fired? Because he's not in this part of the movie.
Oh, probably. Probably he's too busy hanging "Do Not Disturb" signs on,
On
his
his
wang.
dick. Dicks. A lot of dicks in this episode. So
Is that weird? That doesn't sound weird. That sounds like normal.
it sounds good.
Or that.
Anyway, so it feels good. No, I'm just kidding. Girl, you know I've had some alcohol because this is a little ridiculous. So anyway, I never got to
Honestly,
finish my heist.
when we're not on tape, this is just how John sounds.
Yeah, this is probably it.
Yeah, this is really just it.
So I got to finish my heist. Okay, so gift wrapping up front.
Mm-hmm.
The book was in a section right near the front. I had to just walk straight, turn, grab it, go back out the door. So we had people placed strategically, and we had my friend Wendy, who
You've mentioned
I
many
love
time
Wendy.
on the podcast.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, I love her. So she's good
You
at
heard
talking.
it here first, Wendy.
She's good at talking.
She is.
So we had her distract the rappers.
Of course.
Like, we're gonna set you up. You're gonna talk to the people wrapping the presents so that you can make sure they're distracted.
Yes.
Then I had several lookouts. Names will be deleted except for Wendy's. Poor Wendy. Statute of limitations. It's not even real.
The statute of limitations is not real.
No,
John is
I meant
still
like
incriminating himself.
the borders is not even real anymore. So it
Oh.
doesn't matter anyway.
The limit does not exist.
Nothing matters. Nobody's going to get arrested. So anyway, so the other people were strategically placed to distract people just in case, employees and whatnot.
Yes.
I was going to walk in, grabbed the book, and just walked right out the front door like nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
Like it was just my briefcase,
Just
and
get
I'm
out.
a
This
businessman.
business is
I
none of
have
yours.
business to take care of. Get me out of this building. So that's exactly what happened. And I forgot to say, one of the 5 people was our getaway driver. So he was parked in the spot right next to the front entrance.
Oh,
so
good. That's a good place to be.
fantastic. So
Unless you want to
so
be
I
suspicious.
grabbed the book. And I was sweating like a motherfucker.
Ooh.
I was shaking like a leaf.
Ooh.
I was just miserable. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm dying. Oh my God. And I just grabbed it. I just walked right out the front door. And guess what?
It didn't matter.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed. Nobody gave a shit. But we're in a heist. I jumped into the car. I said, drive! And he sped off doing a wheelie. And then we left the parking lot. And then we drove around and we realized, we have to go back and get everybody. So we had to come back and get everybody. And it took us forever because Wendy was still talking to the rappers.
Of course. Enjoying every bit of it. I know
She
you,
was.
Wendy.
Oh, God, I love it. So anyway, so we eventually... he is in this part of the movie. There he is. Well, they must have filmed this ahead of time.
Yes. Her ring's gone.
Her ring was stolen. So anyway, so the Cellini was sold to Doodad.
Doodad.
It's getting on a plane now.
Uh-huh.
And the heist was successful, so was mine. I was going to bring up the third heist, but it's a little much. But I will say this. Like you were saying earlier about how people are dumb.
Yes.
I am not. And I got away with it. Big time. For a long time. Basically, like, the whole time I worked at the establishment I worked at, I got away with it. I think you know which one I'm talking about, too.
Yeah. I had to do community service for attempted theft.
Oh, no. I did get caught before. In the past, by the way. I didn't tell you that part. Yeah, I did.
My attempted theft charge was dumb, though, which I get it. Like, I'm not mad about it because it did look like I was trying to steal a sign, but I was actually digging it up because I wanted to move it like 5 feet to the left. Because it was really close to the driveway, and so a lot of people were like almost hitting it. So I was like, I'm gonna move this thing.
Where was this thing? In your driveway?
In my friend's driveway. I
That's
frequented
very weird.
that home a lot. I had a key.
Um,
And so I was like, I'm going to move it for the sake of everyone. And then the neighbor called the police on me. And then the neighbor came out and he was like, oh, I really want that sign gone. And I'm like, thanks. I wasn't trying to remove it. I was just trying to move it.
I see.
Just a couple feet away from the driveway.
Oh, the ring.
Oh.
Dings.
On the Cellini. The Cellini Venus.
It actually said dings on the
on the subtitles, yes.
Dings.
I can't believe you don't watch stuff with the subtitles.
You know what? I started to kinda.
Yeah?
Because of you. Well, and I listen to things at low volume because I don't want them to be too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I watch a lot of foreign films anyway. So there's subtitles
What's
on
going
things anyway.
on, man?
But anyway, so the other place that I stole things from, I worked
hear it.
there.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking good at it. It wasn't, I didn't steal money or, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
Just product, you know.
It was
stealing
product.
is stealing. I would terminate
I mean,
you straight
yes,
up.
for sure, I should have been terminated. But nobody knew I did it, so they couldn't
Not a
catch
soul?
me. No. Well, I told people afterwards.
All right. So confession, I took paper towels from a place that I
Oh,
worked.
girl, please.
Yeah,
that
feel
kind of
super
shit,
guilty.
please. No.
My
I did that
roommate
all the time.
at the time
Okay.
was he was providing us with paper towels, and then he quit because he came into some money, and then
And you couldn't afford paper towels?
we didn't have paper towels. And he was like, hey, can you take some paper towels? And I was like, yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess it's my turn.
when I worked,
I'd been using these dirty towels for so long. I needed to provide for our household.
yeah, when I worked for 2 jobs, when William was my boyfriend and decided not to work, like I was saying, couldn't afford anything.
Yeah.
I took stuff constantly from work.
Maybe
Because
we
I
should
had
not
to.
post this episode.
Oh,
of all
who
our
cares?
stuff.
It's all over. It's all done. It's in the past.
Yeah, mine was like more than 15 years
okay,
ago.
I'm not joking. I am getting to the age where like this happened maybe 15 years ago.
That's
like
what I
mean,
just said.
that's
You can't take my
insane to
answer.
me. No, I'm serious though. It's kind of creepy to me. Like I did not realize that until recently. I was like, oh my god, I'm old.
Yeah.
Like I went to buy this wine. Guess what?
You didn't get carded?
Didn't get carded for it.
I don't get carded.
Well, fuck him. He carded Jason right next to me.
What?
Didn't card me.
Jason looks older
I
than
had
me.
my driver's license out and ready.
Well, that's also... I wouldn't card you if you already had your license out. I'd be like, why?
Well, this guy's a tool.
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't need to. But what about that guy who
Well,
doesn't?
I feel like they should have to scan it.
Well, some places do.
They should.
Oh,
Because I want to feel good about my goddamn self.
all right. Well, my
Scan my
expired.
fucking license so I can feel young. So
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like I have an old ass white beard on my face.
It could
Stupid
be colored.
bitches. Yeah, well, that looks weird.
They don't know that.
Oh, like that.
They don't know that that's
Actually,
not a
yeah,
choice.
that's the truth. I could be
There's a
12
lot of
years
white.
old.
You could be 12.
With a big
For
ass
sure.
beard.
That checks out. They almost got hit by another car.
It's a very European thing.
Ooh, yeah. Did you see him change gears? He really jerked that car. Looked like a rough ride for
It's a
Audrey.
weird font.
Audrey is the
Aubrey
plant
Plaza?
in Oh no, Audrey Hepburn. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking Audrey too.
Oh, yeah.
Little shop.
So, they got away with it. Everything worked out, and
Everything worked
Peter
out.
O'Toole and Audrey Hepburn ended up together.
Yeah, and what's his name? Griffith didn't show up at the end, probably because
He was fired for nudity,
yeah,
which is awesome. And please let me get fired for nudity.
yeah. I think today you might also get slapped with like a sex offension.
I will? For
Probably
what?
for exposing. He was walking around a hotel naked.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant me. I
Look
was
at
like,
those
what?
witch feet.
Oh,
Look at them.
I don't like that part now because you said that. But I like how she has a drill in her hand. Did you notice that?
I did. She
Like an
didn't even use
old-fashioned
that
drill.
I have a drill like that.
Oh, do you really? You have
I
one
have
of those?
collectible
That's
hand
fantastic.
tools. All right, so I don't, but I'm gonna start.
Ooh, excuse me, I
I think about
burped.
it all the time.
Anyway, so yeah, so the other time I stole was a job, and I stole a lot.
Yeah, cost
And
money.
not a big deal, but I
Big
did
deal.
it very well.
Huge deal.
Actually, yeah, like Pretty Woman, yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was really good at it. It's alarming how good I was at that. Nobody
it's alarming how
ever,
stupid these
ever.
people are.
And this
stealing.
is this I would just for the sake of making sure people understand how good I was at doing this.
You
There
tried
was
to impress
security
our audience.
cameras. Security cameras everywhere. Well, not everywhere.
Oh, that made me feel weird.
No, seriously. It was awesome. Well, I mean, it wasn't awesome. And I do not condone this kind of behavior.
Yes.
Sort of. Kind of.
He
Not
does.
really. Don't do it.
He's actually absolutely promoting
Actually,
it.
kind of, honestly, maybe I do. I really don't care.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, though. It's a conflicting kind of thing. Because I kind of...
do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. That's a good... Yeah, that's a good one. My mom used to say that.
Oh my.
And she cussed a lot. when we
Well,
were
my
kids.
mother also cussed a lot.
Yeah, she doesn't anymore though. She's very weird about it. And she also
Oh, my
mentioned
mother still
on my
does.
other podcasts I've said some pretty foul things.
Mm-hmm.
And
And was she like, Johnny?
no. My
Oh.
sister listened to it and told my mom that I said foul things, and my mom's like, "Why do you have to do that? Nobody says that kind of stuff." I'm like, "Clearly you don't ever drive with me because I cuss all the time."
You know, one time I posted something somewhere on Facebook. I said, Jesus Christ. But it may or may not have been in vain, right? Not like, oh, may the Lord Savior Jesus Christ, like, bless your soul. It may have been like, Jesus Christ, something, you know? Some sort of exclamation.
Blasphemy.
Some sort of blasphemy, yeah. And my
Oh,
grandmother,
God. Give me a fucking goddamn
hey,
break.
she has her own beliefs, Johnny.
I mean,
She is a good Catholic
Ooh,
woman.
that is not the topic.
And
for
you know
this
what?
podcast.
Her daughter, Estelle, betrayer, who I said betrayer. Yeah, she told her, Estelle, by the way, 6 months younger than me, so respect your elders.
Whoa.
Right?
And besides that, this person never would have noticed if this person had pointed out.
Yeah, Estelle, as far as I understood, told my grandmother. My grandmother told my mother, and not only did she tell my mother, she told my mother for her to give me a slap in the back of the head. So one day, I was hanging out with my mom. I'm an adult. I don't live there anymore. And so I'm just hanging out with my mom. She slaps me in the back of the head. She was like, "That's from Grandma. Apparently you said Jesus Christ somewhere on the internet."
Okay, if I got slapped for all the bullshit I did on the internet,
Well,
I would be.
Oh,
I
so
would have
a slap
trauma.
in the head is my grandmother's thing. Like you know, like, you
Trauma.
know how you see in movies like a grandma
I'd be
that
in
has like
ICU.
a thing. Yeah, probably. But she'd slap you, John. Oh, she'd slap you. Come over for a Christmas party. She'd
Girl,
be like,
for the
"What'd you say?"
VPLs alone.
Yeah. Well, she might think the
Actually,
VPLs
the-
are funny because
the
she was writing like
non-VPLs because there wouldn't be
like a
anything covering
saucy
it.
cookbook.
It would just be sausage.
Oh, my grandma's saucy. She's fine with saucy, but
So she likes sausage on the internet.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Well, good for her.
Oh, absolutely. Her best friend,
sausage
who
sounds
I
good.
call
I can
my
eat
aunt.
sausage, right?
Like, there's just like
think
pictures
I
of
can.
naked men everywhere. There's vibrators everywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
like,
minute.
you
What are
would
we
fit
talking
in.
about?
My grandmother's best friend, my aunt Wanda.
I got so lost. I was like, what
Yeah,
are we
no,
talking
it's just like you open a cabinet, it's a picture of a naked dude. You know, like you go to the bathroom, like naked dudes. Like they're just everywhere. Yeah, and so like I grew up in that environment.
I am loving this.
So VPLs wouldn't bother my grandmother. It's when you like step out of the
Blasphemy.
realm of like
The
respect.
religious thing.
Respect.
Oh.
Even respecting religion. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
like so.
Well, what if you said?
she keeps your
what
head
if
on
you
straight?
said like, oh, darn Buddha?
I don't know. Maybe she would have
Would
a
she
problem
have
with
a
it.
problem with that? Because
If
I feel
she-
like she should.
I
If you're
also
gonna
think
do it
she
for
should.
one,
yeah,
you
you
gotta
hear that?
do it
you
for
hear
all.
that, Grandma Linda?
Yeah, you hear that? That's called.
in that gap, Grandma. It
That's
was
called
John's head shaking
reverse
with sass.
blasphemy.
She's gonna listen to this. She's gonna instruct me to give you a head slap, John, and I can't refuse it. I can't refuse it.
No.
If she tells me to do it, I have to do it.
You head slap me, I swear.
You have to take it up with her.
imagine?
I will not.
I feel like it would just confuse me. Wait, why are you hitting me?
You're like my
What
grandma.
did I do?
She found something you said disrespectful.
Oh, jeez. I feel like my boyfriend has disappeared.
Well, you did discuss, 90s night.
No, but he hasn't gotten ready.
Oh, so like he like poofed out
And
of his
there's
clothes,
like
like
a
he
lot
was
of lights on
like he
out
was
there.
rescued. In the
Oh my god!
How funny would that be to do a prank where you
Can
had
you
like
imagine?
clothes, like
Wouldn't it
piles
be
of clothes
funny
everywhere?
If, like, while we're
and-
doing our podcast, everybody was raptured or some shit.
Yeah.
And we were the only ones left because we were doing a podcast while that happened and we didn't know. I kind of think that would be fun.
I think it would be funny
Do you have
to
keys
pretend
to
like
your
there's
establishment?
a rapture. I do.
Because-
No, to pretend like there's a rapture and when somebody comes outside for work, like in the early morning, and to just be screaming with piles of clothes, like in like strategic areas, to be like, they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a fun prank to pull.
But also, if
But,
the
like, on an
rapture did
unsuspecting
happen,
neighbor
we're
that didn't
going
know
straight
you.
to where you work, and we're gonna look at all the Tashins and the criteria. You know I would.
The limited selection, my police are of
God,
place.
that's like the Last
Mary
Man on
and a Half.
Earth show.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Yes.
I always felt like, honestly, I feel like I'd be good. I mean, I'd be pretty good.
Sitting
with
in a pool of margarita
well,
and
not
your,
that.
and your balls
but
of friends.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I would be very different with my. In fact, they should make
With your
a show
free
about
time?
what I would do.
Maybe you should make a show about what you would do, because
Yeah.
nobody knows you well enough to make a show
Honestly,
about you.
I've thought about it extensively.
Then do it. What are you waiting for?
No, I mean like what I
What are you
would
waiting
do.
for, huh?
What would you do?
What are you waiting for?
What would you do?
Oh, I was just quoting. I know what you did last summer.
No, stop it. No.
If the
Seriously.
world ended and
No,
I was
not
immune
world
to
ended,
the
but like
disease,
you just
I was
were
alone in the
here
world?
and it was alone. Yeah, like what would you do?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably like go into a lot of places and just look.
Yeah.
Just look.
That's honestly my first thought. Okay, the world, like everybody's gone.
Mhm.
I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
First thought. First of all, I gotta get a big ass truck, like a semi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta make sure I got gas,
Uh-huh.
which there should be gas.
It expires though, so be careful.
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I would go first to solar powered situation.
Definitely.
Get all the solar power shit.
Slap them all over your car, your truck.
I would go to all the prestigious museums around the country.
Mhm.
I'd collect all the art that I wanted.
Yes.
I would make my way to New York,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably do the same there.
Yes.
You know, collect all the art that I would love. I would get on a barge of some sort, have my solar powered shit. Make sure. I mean, you could just drift, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Solar powered. You know, get across the ocean. I'd go over to like fucking awesome places, France and Italy. I'd be all over the place. Basically,
You'd have
just
to cross
collecting
water
art.
for
And
France
then-
and Italy.
Hmm?
So you'd have to cross some water.
No, I
for
know.
France and Italy.
Barge. That's what I said. A barge.
Oh, okay.
Well, besides, I'm also collecting a whole bunch of art. I'm
Do
taking.
you know how to
over
sail?
there.
I know how to sail.
Well,
So
hopefully
you
you're
better
still
hope I'm
there.
here.
I mean, I could figure it out. I mean, I got all the time in the world. I could figure it out.
Sure.
I can look it up.
Ah, but global warming, man. Good luck with those erratic weather patterns.
I mean, you know, for sure. But I guess I could plane it.
Yeah, no,
I could
figure
get a
that
cargo
out.
plane.
For sure. That's the next thing I'm going to do.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I would do that. I just changed my plans a little bit.
There
I
you
would
go.
totally get a cargo plane.
Get a cargo plane.
I mean, a plane would be so much easier than a boat.
yes.
Landing it would be tricky, but I could practice first on smaller planes.
Smaller than a cargo plane?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Cargo plane's fucking huge, man. And I gotta get all that art.
You got to
over
get
there.
that art. You're right.
Because
A lot
my
of fuel.
my biggest plan is to get all the art and to get it into the Sistine Chapel, where I could just
Live. Okay.
in the Sistine Chapel. Best piece of art on the ceiling, all the good art around me.
Okay.
You gotta love how it would just be art for me. I would have no interest in anything else.
There was actually in Last Man on Earth, there was a scene where they were talking about like whatever they were doing whenever the first two characters meet. The girl, I can't remember her name, but she said that.
What's her name? The girl from Bob's Burgers and everything.
Oh
that
no,
the
not
first girl?
Kristen Shaw. Not Kristen
No,
Shaw.
oh, she was later.
No, Kristen Shaw was the first girl, and then the pretty girl came up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that was like the gimmick. Because he like said that he would marry Kristen Shaw, and then this blonde, pretty girl shows up, and he's like, "Oh, whoops."
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Men.
the blonde girl,
Men.
she said that she went to coffee shops and she would sometimes misspell her name on her cup to like feel like she was like home in the 21st century again. And
See,
I
I
was
wouldn't
like,
do
I was
that.
like, I would probably do something stupid like that to go and sit at a coffee shop and try to have coffee like things were normal.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, well, I mean,
Like in my
yeah,
travels, yeah.
But you and I are also coffee people. Like, we can make our own coffee.
Yeah.
Like,
we
who
could.
knows if that woman was able to
like
even
knew how
make
to like
her-
make
yeah,
a latte.
You can make like espresso beverage of some sort.
Yeah.
Like, she probably didn't know how to work the machine. Me,
No.
on the other hand, I was, fuck yeah, I'm gonna make
She
some
went to
fucking
her.
good espresso.
Uh-huh.
Girl, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find an automatic machine or a manual machine. I'm gonna make some
Ooh, good time
like
them
a
shots.
Lambrozocco. It's gonna be beautiful. And
Yeah.
I'm ending up in Italy in this scenario
Of course.
with my cargo plane. So it's all good. I'm gonna have some espresso. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, so yeah, world, I'm good. Let's do it.
Yeah. We did it again.
We did it.
We're beyond.
Girl, we are way beyond.
Not way beyond, but beyond for sure.
We're beyond.
Bed,
Beyond the
Bath,
Black
and
Rainbow.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Film reference.
Bye-bye.
Beep boop 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 boop.